Hello and welcome to Express News. In the next half an hour, we'll get you all the latest news and updates. My name is Abhishek Mahajan. Let's start with the top story. President Draupadi Murmu expressed grief on the death of actor and former Member of Parliament Dharmendra. President said that as a towering figure of Indian cinema, he leaves behind a legacy which will continue to inspire young generation of artists. Prime Minister Modi also condoled the passing of veteran actor Dharmendra, calling it the end of an era in Indian cinema. PM Modi called the late actor an iconic film personality, a phenomenal actor who brought charm and depth to every role he played. Legendary actor Dharmendra passed away on Monday at the age of 89 in Mumbai. Family members, colleagues and fans gathered to bid final farewell. President Draupadi Murmu on Monday administered the oath to Justice Suryakant as the 53rd Chief Justice of India, marking the beginning of his around 14-month tenure in country's highest judicial office. Prime Minister Modi on Monday attended the oath-taking ceremony of Justice Suryakant as the Chief Justice of India. The Indian Navy on Monday commissioned INS Mahe, the first vessel of Mahe class anti-submarine warfare shallow watercraft. Chief of the Army Staff General Upendra Dwivedi for the first time commissioned INS Mahe at the Naval Dockyard in Mumbai. Speaking at the event, Army Chief General Dwivedi called the successful delivery of INS Mahe as an example of excellence and professionalism. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Monday participated in International Geeta Mahotsav being held in Kurukshetra, Haryana. Speaking on Operation Sindoor at the Mahotsav, Rajnath Singh said that India demonstrated to the world that India does not seek war, but if forced, the country does not shy away from battle and gives a befitting reply. External Affairs Minister Dr. Ajay Shankar extended his greetings on the occasion of 10th International Geeta Mahotsav. He highlighted how the Ministry of External Affairs is collaborating with various organizations to promote and internationalize the Mahotsav. India's Minister for Minority Affairs and Parliamentary Affairs Kiran Rijiju met the Prime Minister of Bhutan. The Bhutanese Prime Minister expressed heartfelt gratitude to PM Modi and the Government of India for sending the sacred relics to Bhutan and for extending their public exposition. Minister Rijiju arrived in Bhutan's capital of Thimphu on Monday for a two-day official visit. He is accompanying the sacred relics of Lord Buddha back to India, which were brought to Bhutan on 8th November for public display. In a statement on Monday, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited called the crash of the Indian Air Force Tejas fighter jet in Dubai Air Show an isolated occurrence arising out of exceptional circumstances. The 19th edition of annual bilateral exercise Surya Kiran between the Indian Army and the Nepal Army will be conducted from 25th November in Uttarakhand's Pithoragarh. Ayodhya is getting up for a landmark moment on November 25th when Prime Minister Modi will lead the grand flag hoisting ceremony atop the newly completed Ram Temple. Ahead of the big day, security has tightened in Ayodhya with cancellation of all advance bookings made by pilgrims for November 24th and 25th and around 100 additional CISF personnel deployed at the Ayodhya airport. President Draupadi Murmu on Monday paid tribute to Guru Tegh Bahadur on the 350th Martyrdom Day of Guru Tegh Bahadur. In a post on X, President called his message of walking on the path of religion, justice and steadfastness an inspiration for all humanity. On the occasion of Lachit Divas, PM Modi remembered Lachit Borphukan, describing him as a symbol of courage, patriotism and true leadership. In a post on X, PM stated that Lachit Borphukan's heroism continues to inspire generations across the nation. Afghan Taliban Minister for Industry and Commerce Al-Hajj Nuruddin Azizi, who is on an official visit to New Delhi from November 19 to 24, participated in the India International Trade Fair 2025 and held discussions with Indian officials, including External Affairs Minister Dr. Ajay Shankar, on enhancing connectivity and economic cooperation. Indian equity indices ended lower on Monday with Nifty below 25,950. Nifty 50 was down by around 108 points and closed at 25,959.50. At close, Sensex was down by 331 points at 84,900.71 on Monday. Indian rupee ended 17 paise higher at 89.23 per dollar on Monday. Gold futures maturing on 5th December was priced at 1,23,334 per 10 grams on the multi-commodity exchange. Silver futures for 5th December maturity stood at 1,53,788 rupees per kilo on the MCX. Brent crude oil futures fell to $61.95 per barrel on Monday. Britain's centre-left Labour government unveiled its annual budget on Wednesday with expected tax rises to curb debt. French Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu said that to keep a deficit target of under 5% of GDP as Senate examines the state and social security budgets this week. Bitcoin mining is quietly staging a comeback in China despite being banned 4 years ago. China, which had zero market share post-ban, now ranks third globally with a 14% share. At 14th United Nations Forum on Business and Human Rights in Geneva, UN Rights Chief Volker Turk said that generative AI's risk becoming a modern-day Frankenstein monster without proper regulation. European Union leaders met informally with the African Union in Rwanda on Monday to discuss efforts towards peace talks on Ukraine. European Council President Antonio Costa said on Monday the European Union will keep on supporting Ukraine as peace talks have moved forward. EU Chief Ursula von der Leyen said that there is now a solid basis for moving forward. US President Donald Trump commented on Truth Social cautioning skepticism about reports of major progress in Russia-Ukraine peace talks but suggesting something good might be developing. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Monday that Kiev would continue to work with its partners on compromises on US peace proposals to strengthen, not weaken, Ukraine. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov on Monday emphasized that Russia had not received any official outcomes and was monitoring media reports cautiously. President of the European Union Ursula von der Leyen opened the EU-African Union Summit in Angola's capital on Monday with major investment pledges across key sectors of the African economy. European Union ministers met with US trade officials on Monday to cut US tariffs on EU steel and remove them for EU goods such as wine and spirits. At least 4 people were killed and several injured after a Russian drone strike on Ukraine's Kharkiv on Sunday. Emergency services extinguished flames and recovered bodies in the aftermath of the attack. Washington's new terror designation for an alleged Venezuelan cartel takes effect on Monday. The U.S. State Department will add up the cartel de Los Soles to its foreign terrorist organization list, a designation that Washington says targets a network responsible for violence across the Americas, claiming that the cartel is controlled by President Nicolas Maduro. The Department of Government Efficiency, launched by US President Trump and initially led by Elon Musk, has quietly disbanded with 8 months left on its official mandate. Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi said on Sunday that she did not meet with Chinese Premier Li Qiang during the G20, but emphasized that her country was open to various forms of dialogue with China. Amid tensions with China, Japanese Defense Minister Shinjiro Koizumi told reporters in Yonaguni that the country is steadily advancing preparations to deploy a medium-range surface-to-air missile unit at Camp Yonaguni. South Korean President Lee Jae-myung on Sunday said that North Korea and South Korea are in a very dangerous situation where an accidental clash is possible anytime, and it was crucial for Seoul to engage Pyongyang in dialogue. Israel Defense Forces said it has eliminated Hezbollah's chief of staff Ali Tabatabai after a rare Israeli strike hit Beirut on Sunday despite a US broker truce a year ago. The Israeli army released a video claiming to show the strike that killed Ali Tabatabai. In a short televised statement, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that Israel would not allow Hezbollah to rebuild its forces and that he expected the Lebanese government to fulfill its obligation to disarm Hezbollah. Lebanon's health ministry said the strike killed 5 people and wounded 28 more. It hit a multi-story building, sending debris crashing into cars on the main road below. A suicide bombing killed 3 Pakistani paramilitary personnel at the Federal Constabulary headquarters in Peshawar on Monday. One attacker detonated explosive at the gate while security forces shot dead 2 others. The police chief of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa said the operation had concluded and teams were checking the area for any remaining explosives. No group has claimed the responsibility. Social media app Snapchat has begun asking teenage Australians to verify their ages ahead of the December 10 ban on social media for under 16s. Alright, we are slipping into a very short break. On the other side, more stories. Keep watching Express News on DD India.
Geopolitics and trade deals. Economic challenges amid development. Hard work and the path to prosperity. It's the economy always. Between walkers, money is what money does and says. Supply creates its own demand. Between the bulls pulls and bears tears. When supply chains globalization and India rises to the podium. We'll get you centered with the Economic Brief at 8 p.m. every Thursday on DD India.
Welcome back. You're watching Express News. Some more stories. Flooding has reached a critical stage in the Thailand's Hat Yai. Continued heavy rainfall has caused a rapid surge in water levels. Severe flooding has trapped numerous residents and tourists in hotels and residential buildings. Thai Army continues its rescue operations in worst areas that are severely restricted. In response to the growing disaster, Thai PM on Sunday visited a temporary shelter to assess the damage. Heavy rain, severe flooding and landslides in Vietnam killed at least 91 people in the last week. The Environment Ministry estimated economic losses of $341 million across 5 provinces. Authorities started recovery efforts in central Vietnam. People returned to homes strewn with debris where they were seen retrieving belongings. More than 11,000 people in 7 Malaysian states have been affected by flooding caused by torrential rain. According to the authorities, the situation in Kelantan remains critical. Heavy snow and strong winds swept across several parts of northwest China's Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, disrupting transport and prompting emergency operations across the cities. In China's Mule County, blowing snow on several expressways left vehicles stranded, prompting traffic police to conduct rescue operations in heavy snow and work to restore traffic flow. In western Xinjiang, a sleet weather of rain and snow quickly froze urban roads, prompting the local authorities to arrange clearing overnight. Thousands of people in Australia's Northern Territory were without power after a tropical cyclone brought destructive winds to the region. Lava spewed from Hawaii's Kilauea volcano on Sunday. The USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory said that periodic overflows from the southern vent were continuing amid the latest eruption. A snowfall hits Paris. Montmartre turned into an impromptu playground with snow averaged 1 to 4 centimeters across the Ile-de-France region. Weather warnings for snow and ice have now been lifted for the French capital and its inner suburbs. In the South Indian state of Tamil Nadu, incessant heavy rainfall damaged roads in Tirunelveli district, causing potholes resulting in difficulties for people. 5 days of heavy rain in Tamil Nadu's Tirunelveli district have sharply raised water levels of major reservoirs. The annual Torino Ichi festival was held at Uttori Shrine in Tokyo's Asakusa district on Monday, drawing crowds of business owners and tourists looking to buy a traditional lucky rake. The Torino Ichi festival dates back to the Edo period, which spanned the 17th to 19th centuries and is held across Japan each November on the Tori or rooster days determined by the zodiac and lunar calendar. Abu Dhabi has opened the Middle East's largest natural history museum. The institution spans 13.8 billion years of history, featuring world-famous specimens like Stan the T-Rex and a blue whale skeleton alongside local Arabian finds. More than 200 visitors say goodbye to the famous panda pair who are set to leave France's Bouval Zoo for return to China due to the female panda's kidney failure. 15 years after its creation, the Parrot Street Art Mausoleum, created by artists Lek and Sowat, opened its doors to the public on the outer edge of Paris. Nearly 30,000 square meters of a former supermarket were transformed by invited artists. The site features layered murals and graffiti from multiple generations of street artists. Tomorrowland, a staple of the European electronic music festival circuit, makes its China debut in Shanghai, China. Music festival held for the first time indoors, and the electronic dance music EDM festival drew thousands of ravers to the Hero Dome. A spectacular light and laser show organized to mark the 350th martyrdom anniversary of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji is taking place at the Heret Fort today. India made a notable appearance this year at International Documentary Film Festival Amsterdam with the documentary film Red Light to Limelight. 56th International Film Festival of India entered its 5th day on Monday with gala premieres to Indian panorama film screenings scheduled. Bollywood actor Farhan Akhtar star Shahbaz Bahadur has stormed the box office with over Rs 10 crore in its opening weekend. The makers of the upcoming film Tu Meri Main Tera Tu Meri have released its teaser. The Kartik Aaryan and Ananya Pandey starrer is set for December 25 release. Bollywood film De De Pyar De 2 continues its strong box office run with a total collection of Rs 61.85 crore at the box office. Hundreds of fans of the series Stranger Things strolled along Melrose Avenue in Los Angeles on Sunday to immerse themselves in the world of the hit sci-fi drama. The event featured 80s nostalgia, interactive photo ops, live music and a sneak peek of the trailer for Stranger Things 5, premiering on November 26. A foggy tale filmed about the early part of Taiwan's 1950s White Terror era won Best Picture in Taipei at the Golden Horse Awards. Taiwanese actor Chang Chen was crowned the Best Leading Actor for his role in Lucky Lu. A movie depicts the life of a migrant delivery man in New York City. Hollywood singing stars Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson attended the London premiere of their new musical film Song Sung Blue. Universal Pictures' musical Wicked for Good continues to defy gravity in the box office with a total of $226 million earned globally. India's flagship sports program, the Khelo India University Games, kicked off in the northwestern state of Rajasthan with an opening ceremony in Jaipur. The Games will be held in 7 cities of Rajasthan, with the event scheduled to run from 24th November to 5th December. India have been left behind in Guwahati Test after giving South Africa the edge at the end of third day's play in the second and series deciding final match. South Africa have stretched their lead to 314 in their second innings after bowling India out for paltry 201. Marco Jansen took 6 wickets as he ran through India's batting lineup one after another to force a dramatic batting slide from 95 for 1 to 201 all out. Senior batsman KL Rahul will captain India in the upcoming 3 one-day internationals against South Africa in the absence of injured skipper Shubman Gill. Left-arm spinner Ravindra Jadeja and wicketkeeper Rishabh Pant have also returned to the Indian ODI team for the series starting 30th November. Kane Williamson has been included in the New Zealand's 14-man test squad to face the West Indies in a 3-match series next month. India continued its outstanding run at the Deaflympics, adding medal after medal to reach a total of 20. The Indian men's hockey team opened their Sultan Azlan Shah Cup campaign with a 1-0 win against South Korea in Ipoh City of Malaysia. Defending champions Italy claimed a third Davis Cup in as many years after beating Spain 2-0 in Bologna City. Former middleweight champion Gennady Golovkin was elected president of World Boxing, which will run the sport at the 2028 Olympic Games. Striker Morgan Rogers netted a double as Aston Villa beat Leeds United 2-1 and moved into the Premier League top 4. Jude Bellingham struck late to secure a 2-2 draw for Real Madrid, taking his team to top of the La Liga standings by a point. Roma moved top of Serie A after winning 3-1 at the Cremonese and taking a 2-point lead over Napoli ahead of the Milan derby. Well, that's all we have in this edition of Express News. You stay tuned for more news and updates. Namaskar.